Hi Gemini, this is your horoscope for March 2017. Thanks for joining me. Now, Jupiter and Pluto, they square each other all month long. So a square is when two planets are 90 degrees apart. Jupiter is the lucky planet of success and good fortune. That's in your fifth house of romance and relationship. So you've got a big blessing there already in March. And you, as the sign that you are, Gemini, are really blessed with opportunities when it comes to love and romance here in March. But it squares Pluto in the 8th in Capricorn, and Pluto is about transformation. And the square causes friction between two planets. So, yes, there's this wonderful energy happening in your love life and meeting new people, and there's the opportunity to have fun and good times. But that's going to be in conflict with Pluto in your 8th, which says transform your working life, focus on your career, focus on what your standing is in the company if you're an employee, or what is it that I want to achieve in my working life. And it's this back and forth. So you may feel a little bit conflicted in the sense of, should I just enjoy myself and have fun here and look at romance? Or should I work on my career? And even if on a conscious level you decide, well, it's going to be romance all the way, I'll put the career side or the career things to the side, that's not going to go away. You're going to be pulled into things where there are potentially opportunities for you to transform your working life, and where you're asked to make a choice and things will come up which you have to deal with. They're not negative, they give you the opportunity to transform your working life. From the 20th of February until the 10th of March, we've had the Sun and Neptune conjunct each other in Pisces in your 10th house. Now, on the good side, you've been dreaming of what could happen in your working life, in your career life, but also it's been a very emotional time in February where you've looked at what's happened work-wise and the things that have disappointed you and the things that haven't worked out, and it's been emotional. So when these two stop conjuncting each other on the 10th, it stops feeling like such a melodrama, and you're able to let go of the negative things that have happened, particularly in the past, which have just reappeared in your consciousness. And you can decide on what it is you want to create in future and how you can take action to implement those changes and to actually get there. So we're moving out of a time of you being passive and riddled with disappointment and self-doubt, and now you're moving into a period of practicality and saying, I do have a dream when it comes to my work, and what am I going to do to make that a real thing? So from the 10th of March onwards, you start to feel much more practical when it comes to that. From the 4th of March until the 14th of April, we've got Venus, the planet of love and beauty, going retrograde. And that's significant because it's a personal planet, so it affects you specifically. And also it only happens once every year and a half. So it makes a big It has a big impact, okay? So when this planet goes retrograde, it's not a good time to have a wedding. It's not a good time to launch a new business or to start any new venture which you really love and care about. Because during the Venus retrograde, it will have the problems that come with the Venus retrograde. It will have that in its kind of date of birth, so to speak. So if you launch a business during the Venus retrograde, you will carry that Venus retrograde energy with you for the duration of the business. So try and avoid that. It's bad for those kind of things, but it's really good for ending relationships. So I am promoting divorce. I'm not. But for instance, let's say you're in a relationship where it's been negative, and you just keep going back to this person and you just can't seem to break free because there's just something holding you back. Venus retrograde is a really good time, and it allows you and it strengthens you in the sense that you can cut that tie once and for all and be done with it. It's also in your 11th house of hopes and dreams. So even, I guess, in a sense, if you've been plodding away at something for 10 years, this has been the dream. You know, to have my own boat, for instance. And it's just never worked out, and you've ruined your whole life because of it. You've lost your wife, who has said, you in this stupid boat, I've had enough, I'm leaving. Or you've lost your health over it, or you've lost all your money, but still the dream is alive. it's a good time to let go of that and to say, this is ruining my life. I've become unmanageable. It's a good time to let go of that illusion and to actually start living a life that is good in the here and now, and that isn't just about a dream further down the road. On the 12th of March, we've got the full moon in Virgo. That's in your 4th house. This is a blessing for you when it comes to family, and you'll start to feel like you understand the people in your life. They understand you. It's a good time to spend with them, or it's a good time of the month to be around your nearest and dearest and to be with loved ones. You'll get on well. From the 21st of March until the 1st of April, we've got Mercury conjuncting Uranus, and they're both in Aries in your 11th house. So you really now become very focused on what it is that's going to happen in future. It's kind of been like, yes, February was emotional. Yes, I'm letting go of things that don't work. And because you're making space within yourself, there's a vacuum, and nature does not like a vacuum. So new ideas come in. New opportunities start to present themselves. New hopes and dreams become realized or start to form in your mind. So it's a new beginning. It's a turning point for you in the sense of, what am I going to put my energy into? On the 28th of March, that gets even stronger because we've got the new moon in Aries in your 11th house. So what is it that I'm going to focus on in future? So you're really at a crossroads here. February and the first 10 days of March have been the past and the disappointments and what you've tried to do. And now it's about letting go and making space for the new things in your life and how you're going to get those going. So it's like the New Year's, basically, as far as you're concerned. So I hope you have a wonderful month. If you would like a private reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. Click on the Readings tab to order your reading, and we can look at anything in terms of what your life purpose is or what your vocational aptitudes are. We can have a look at what's coming up for you in 2017, career-wise, love-wise, health-wise, anything that you're interested in. Please remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll speak to you next month.